This is kind of sad. General Motors have paused a $2.6 billion investment in a Tennessee megafactory as layoffs are now impacting the site. Let's have a look here, guys. This is not a good one for sure. I mean, whatever you think about electric vehicles, whatever you think about General Motors, that is people's livelihoods right there. And it would have been a very, very big investment in the state of Tennessee. You know, the South very much prospering when it comes to a lot of big investment from car companies in the US. Very much shifting south, not just for the winter, but for the summer as well. But why has this happened? Why are GM pausing this construction? Let's have a look. General Motors has halted construction on its ambitious $2.6 billion electric vehicle megafactory in Spring Hill, Tennessee, leading to sudden layoffs for hundreds of workers. This decision impacts a facility that was expected to produce up to 300,000 vehicles every single year, starting in 2027. The move reflects broader industry challenges and economic uncertainties affecting the electric vehicle market. This project was first initially announced back in 2021, where they announced a significant investment of $2.6 billion to establish a new assembly plant in Spring Hill, Tennessee. This facility was part of GM's strategy to expand its electric vehicle production capabilities, focusing on manufacturing vehicles based on the Ultium platform. The plant was projected to have an initial output of 300,000 units per year, with production set to commence in 2027. Construction had advanced to the stages of site preparation and foundational work, engaging local contractors and suppliers in Maury County before the abrupt freeze was announced. The Spring Hill project was a cornerstone of GM's commitment to electrification, aiming to bolster its presence in the rapidly evolving automotive landscape. The facility was expected to play a crucial role in meeting the growing demand for EVs, aligning with GM's broader vision of zero emissions in the future. However, the sudden halt in construction underscores the volatility and unpredictability of the current market environment. So, why have they done it? Why have they frozen construction? Well, GM cited shifting market conditions and an excess in battery production capacity as the primary reasons for pausing the construction. The CEO of the company, Mary Barra, highlighted in an earnings call that the demand for electric vehicles has softened due to economic uncertainties. Factors such as, of course, tariffs on the auto industry, and also on top of that too, things like the EV tax credits going by the wayside. Less people are buying EVs, and that is reflected in the stats for sales of electric vehicles when you compare October 2025 with September 2025. There is a marked drop-off. Internal memos leaked to the Wall Street Journal also reveal that this will free up around $500 million in cash for General Motors to play with and to be able to reorganize and reinvest in other parts of the business. But yeah, it's a real big hit to that part of Tennessee. Around 400 to 500 construction workers face sudden layoffs, and the plant was expected to employ around 4,000 people when it was up and operational. And obviously now that is delayed indefinitely. So am I surprised by this? Not overly, to be honest with you. Like I said, the US is very much going away from electric vehicle production right now because the demand, frankly, is not there. It is not increasing. Right now it's decreasing. So the already established facilities they have will be more than enough to be able to cater for that. That's not going to last forever. I'm sure EVs will eventually rebound, but when that is going to happen is anybody's guess. And from General Motors' point of view, why would they go invest in that much money in a facility that in the immediate term is not really going to improve their fortunes? When that demand rises again, that facility will very much be on the cards, but there's no guarantee that it will actually be built in that part of Tennessee. They might decide to go elsewhere instead, but we'll see what happens, and I'll bring you any updates here on the channel as it comes, guys. But yeah, your thoughts on this in the comments below. Bad news for the state of Tennessee, but we'll see what happens with this, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.